guys, so you might remember over the past couple weeks I've been asking you to ask me questions over Tumblr and Instagram, so I am here to answer them for you. Most of them are about me. I was hoping for like advice videos, but some people did DM me, direct message me, like questions asking for advice, which I thought was really cool, so I'm going to answer those in a separate video, but this one is going to be a Q&A video, so let's get started. As promised, I'll read out who asked the questions, so you can go check out their accounts. We Prep Together asks, what is your favorite preppy brand? Well, looking at my closet, it is probably Lily Pulitzer. I love that brand a lot. It's really fun, very, very bright, and I just love wearing it. It makes me so happy. It makes me feel really beautiful. Like, I used to have self-confidence issues when I was young, so I was a chubby kid. Like, I mean, I'm not a stick now, but like, I was pretty chubby. And then puberty hit and it was a lot better, but I mean, like, bright colors helped me really love myself. Like, I know a lot of girls feel like they're not good enough or they're not pretty enough or whatever, or your hair is too frizzy or your nose is too pointy, and it doesn't really matter. In the scheme of things, we're all little specks of dust floating around in the cosmos, and I'm gonna wear bright colored clothes because they make me happy. And so people who like wearing black and feathers or whatever people wear, leather, I don't know. If that makes you happy, who cares? Do whatever you want. You're amazing. Don't ever feel bad about yourself. Love yourself. Dress the way you want to dress. Like, someone also asked me how to dress for, like, give advice to dress for your body type. Step 1, put on clothes. Step 2, love yourself. Like, wear whatever you want. I don't really give a crap what people are like, oh, this fits a pear body, or this one fits a cucumber body, or this one fits a kumquat belly body. I don't know. Like, I don't, just wear whatever you want. It's amazing. Rock it. You do you. We Prep Together again asked, what is your favorite Lily product? Probably the agendas, because they keep my life in order, and my life is very busy, and it's great because I can just look at paper and not have to remember anything other than my school stuff, which is already a lot. Aaron.rg asks, what's your YouTube channel? It is this one right now. It's Lily Loving Prep, and I don't know why the URL hasn't changed. I registered it like 12 times now, and it just hasn't changed. It's just a jumble of letters. But I'll tag you in this video, Aaron, and you can find I'm assuming your name is Aaron, and you can find my videos at MCKBAC, at MCKBAK asks, how were you introduced to the preppy lifestyle? Well, Mukbach, I don't know. I was born in Petoskey, Michigan, which is a resort town in northern Michigan, so if you're not from Michigan, like, this is our state, shaped like a mitten. Petoskey is right around the ring finger, right on the water on Little Traverse Bay on the Lake Michigan side. It's really beautiful. Everyone there wears a Lily. It's had one of the first 25 Lily Pulitzer stores in the world, country, whatever. So it's like been part of the culture up there. Everyone wears boat shoes, even in the wintertime sometimes if you're diehard. People pull out their boats like as soon as the ice starts melting, and they'll just like crack at it. It's just very, very like laid back, but also really fun and like preppy up there and bright. So I mean, I grew up wearing this stuff, so that explains that. I mean, I kind of resisted it for a while, to be honest. I was like, no, I don't want to wear pink. I'm gonna be a rebel. I'm gonna shop at Hot Topic. That was a very short-lived phase. That's a conversation for another day. Caitlin.themermaid asks, what is your favorite clothing brand other than Lily? Ooh, it's like she read the comments above this one. I really like J. Crew. I really like Vineyard Vines. I really like Dooney & Burke. That is one of my favorite handbag brands. Like, I mean, I know it's not clothing, but I really like that. I really like The Gap. It doesn't really matter the brand so much as like the quality and that it's bright and it like fits in with my other stuff, because I have lots of like shirts that aren't Lily or whatever, but I just want them to coordinate with my other stuff, which isn't hard, really, honestly. So I can pretty much shop anywhere, to be honest. Sarah.K.Jenkins asks, how to get preppy brands for cheap? I made a video about how to buy Lily on the cheap side, and you can watch it up there. So I hope that helps you, Sarah.K.Jenkins. Sarah.K.Jenkins again asks, what is your go-to makeup look? I pretty much just wear eyeliner and mascara and nothing else, because my skin is very sensitive and I have yet to find like facial makeup that could cover my freckles or something without making my skin break out. I have very sensitive skin and it doesn't like most things on it, so I just don't put anything on it. I mean, I use coconut oil as a moisturizer because almost everything else makes me like break out and it makes my skin itch and get like welts, which is really gross. Now you know a lot more about me than you probably wanted to, but I just use coconut oil and mascara and eyeliner and stuff. That's it. Actually, that's it. Oh, I do use a gray eyeshadow like on top of my eyeliner to kind of thicken it because my lashes are sort of thin, so that helps. Alexa Oreo asks, are there days where you dress in like sweatpants and a t-shirt, or are you always dressed nice? Well, almost every day I go to class, I'm wearing yoga pants. I mean, that's not true. When it's cold, I wear a lot of yoga pants because everything else is terrible and I hate it. But when it's summertime, like, I wear nothing but skirts and dresses because my legs can finally be free from the confines of Michigan winters. And it's wonderful, and I celebrate that freedom as much as I can. And then she also asked, if you were to go anywhere in the world, where would you go? I would want to go to Scotland. Oh my gosh. That is where some of my family's from, and I think it's just so beautiful. I'd love to go there in the springtime when it's kind of like rainy all the time and everything's super green and it's amazing. And I also want to reenact scenes from Braveheart. I think that'd be so fun. Just start like LARPing. I don't know. That's my dream. A bunch of people asked what advice I would give on starting a new Preppy Instagram account. So definitely use your own photos. It is so annoying when I see an account for like the 35th time using photos that aren't theirs, or like using my closet photo. I found like 12 people doing this in the past like month, and it's only like halfway through the month. And they're like, this is my closet, don't you like it? I'm like, first of all, I put my watermark on it. Second of all, this is my closet. Third, why are you lying? Like, it doesn't matter. If your closet has like one hanger in it, that's pretty sweet. Show it off. Be proud of it. Be proud of like your style and who you are and your personalizedness, because that's important. Like, don't be feeling like you have to be like anyone else or something like that. Just use your own photos. Take your time. Like, organize your shots really well so there's like a diverse like objects and colors and shapes and textures. It's really fun when there's like a lot to look at and your eye can kind of travel across a picture and be like, wow, this is amazing. Think of it as like a buffet for your eyes. Like, I find when people ask like, oh, follow back or follow for follow, I find that very annoying. It's like, if you don't like my content, you don't have to follow me, that's fine. And if I don't mind when people say like, hey, check out my new account. I'm like, oh yeah, and then I go look at it and that's awesome. But when people are like, oh, will you follow me? I'll follow you back. It's like, well, it's not a business arrangement. I feel like Instagram should be like looking at things that you like to look at, not like, oh, I'm contractually obligated to follow this person until whenever, and then if you unfollow them, they unfollow you too. It's just very strange. I don't get it. Like, why would you want more numbers than people who actually care to see your stuff? Like, I really care for all of my followers, which I don't know all of you, and I know a lot of you don't like comment on my stuff, which is fine. But like, the fact that you came and found me and you're like, yes, I'm gonna look at this girl's stuff is so awesome. I love that. And I mean, it does take a while to get, let me just resituate while I preach. It does take a while to like get a following going, but once you've got it, like, it feels so cool to know that people want to look at your stuff and that your stuff is worthy of being looked at. I don't know how else to explain it, I guess. Just work hard, post regularly, like posting once a day or so is really good. I recommend either posting like early in the morning when people are like getting ready for school or work and they're like scrolling through their feeds or whatever, or like when everyone's getting home from school, so you have to consider different time zones. This is becoming like a really long question answer thing, sorry. Just make sure you're posting at times that people are on Instagram, and that helps too, because if there's no one around, no one will see it and it'll just kind of sink into oblivion, and then you may have an amazing post but it'll get missed. So I hope that helps. That was a really long-winded explanation, but oh well. I'm probably gonna put this in my title now. So a bunch of people asked me to give them a shout out, question mark kissy face. There's like 12 people wanted me to give them shout outs. So this is me giving you a shout out. I don't really know what that means. Do I yell your name at the top of my voice? My favorite lily pattern, Saudral Murphy. My favorite lily pattern? I don't know. I really like obviously the classic ones like First Impression. I also really like Yukata Regatta because that was made in my hometown, around Petoskey, Harbor Springs area, which is so cool. I love that it got so popular because, well, not because, but, and it's part of my hometown. It's like, we have a race called Yukata Regatta and it's really fun. I love Mai Tai. That is one of my favorite patterns. I also really like Cosmo Pink Party Favors. I like pretty much anything with mermaids, so like nice tails I really like. And, oh, I love the Nibbles pattern with the carrots. This one right here, if I can show you. I love that. So cute. Very springy, very bright and fun. And I like the contrast between the orange and the green. Sorry, that's another long question. I might make this into 2 parts. Oh boy. And then, what is my favorite Lily Pulitzer outfit, asks Gabby Carpenter. Wow, I can read. Pretty much my go-to outfit, like if I'm going to, I guess, like, somewhere nice. It's probably just an Oxford or like a really nice flowy blouse and a Lily Pulitzer skirt. Like it's really simple, very easy to pull on. You can mix it with like boat shoes for kind of like a more casual look, or you can get like really nice gladiator sandals or something and those will look a little bit dressier, or you can go with flats or even high heels like in a nude color would be really nice, or a complementing color to the skirt. That can be a lot of fun, and it's really simple to throw on just 2 or 3 pieces, like it's easy. And then who's my favorite classy or preppy designer? I sort of already answered that. Favorite winter outfit, as dreaming of a preppy future. My favorite winter outfit, like I said, is probably just leggings and something warm so I don't die, because we've had a couple days this past year and like way more last year and the year before, days where you could go outside and if you spent more than 10 minutes outside you could die of frostbite or like hypothermia. So it's terrifying, and I'm not really worried about looking cute so much as staying alive when I'm walking to class. So Michelle Rock asks, if you could only keep 3 pieces of Lily, what would you choose? I'd probably keep my You Gotta Regatta Maxi, my Let's Cha-Cha Delia, and my Nice Tails Kingsley shirt, which is one of my favorites, so soft. I love those sweatshirts. And then, do you sport puffer vests during the fall and winter? Asked Caitlin the Mermaid again. Yeah, I mean, I do. I prefer the more streamlined look because, like, I have, like, a smaller waist and, like, bigger hips, so if I wear a puffy vest, it makes me look really even bigger. But if I wear like the thin kind of like J. Crew excursion vests, those are really nice and flattering. I like those. Fiki0912 asks, when did you first get into Lily? I sort of already explained that. Like it's kind of something I grew up with in a resort town. And then Erica Pool 20 asks, guilty pleasures, reality TV shows or anything like that, food, etc. I love cosplaying and I love anime, and I know that's really, really geeky, but I don't care. It's so fun. It's part of how I met my husband, and that's a whole other story too. That'll make a good story. But yeah, I love cosplay, I love anime, I love manga, and I love, like, I'm learning Japanese so I can read manga in the original language. It's a lot of fun. And that's probably something not a lot of people know about me, because I think like being preppy is not really associated with also being a humongous nerd. So I guess that's my guilty pleasure, is like strange Japanese shows, which aren't really that strange. They have good messages. Such an otaku. Okay, who or what inspires you? Asks Erica Poole. My mom really inspires me. So my parents got divorced. She went to school and like I think she slept probably like 2 hours a week. I'm not really exaggerating. She probably slept 2 hours a night, where she would just work, like she worked like the super morning shift from like 3 a.m. to like 8 or something like that at a nursing home, going to school to be a nurse. And then she went to school like all day long. She wouldn't get home till like 8 or 9. She still managed to spend time with us and like cook dinner for us. And she worked so hard and graduated at the top of her class. And now she is a coordinator of surgery in a hospital. And I'm just so proud of her. Like I look at my mom and like she was going through a really hard time in her life, and she still managed to do amazing things and do really well in school and be a fantastic mother and like make sure we had everything we needed. And I cannot say how much that has affected me, because like I worked really hard in school, because I was like, if my mom can do it with like no one supporting her, then I can obviously do it too. So I got good grades and I go to U of M and I'm still doing all right, and I'm a functioning adult thanks to my mother. So she really inspires me a lot, and I love my mom very much. And also Lily Pulitzer herself really inspires me, because number one, she didn't wear underwear, and that takes a brave person to not wear underwear in some of these short dresses, although I guess they weren't that short back then, but oh yes, pantyless. That sounds super creepy. But anyway, she didn't care what really anyone thought about her, which I thought was awesome. Like I read somewhere that she would just show up at country clubs wearing whatever she wanted, and they'd be like, this isn't our dress code. And she's like, I don't care, I'm Lily Pulitzer, and I thought that's awesome. She eloped. She just followed her heart and married the person she loved. I mean, their relationship sadly ended, but I mean, she was happy again later in life with a Puerto Rican guy, from what I understand. So, you know, good for her. She followed her dreams. She followed what she wanted to do. She started a juice stand and then got stuff on her dress and made dresses, and then she's created an empire, and like generations later, people are still wearing her clothes, still being inspired by it, still making YouTube videos about it, even though I'm sure she didn't know what YouTube was when it started, when she started making dresses, because it wasn't around. But regardless, good times. Suncoast Lifestyle asks, what makes a print really speak to you? What must it have for you? So, like I said, bright colors, like really pretty. I love flowers. I love floral prints. I love anything beachy, which is like most Lily Pulitzer prints are floral or beachy. But I like seashells. I like really pretty color combinations. I love pink and green, so that's part of why I like First Impressions. And I like blues and pinks together, which is why I like You Gotta Regatta and Mai Tai. But yeah, just like bright colors that I can wear. I really don't like wearing black or brown or yellow, which is really good because that's why I like Lily Pulitzer's, because they don't have any of those colors in most of their dresses really. I think they've made like 3 black dresses in total, which I mean there's a time and a place for black dresses and stuff like that, but it's not something, like if you can see my closet, I don't really have a section for black or brown or yellow, so I just like that the dresses kind of fit my taste personally, or not dresses, like the prints fit my color schemes and my tastes and stuff, so it's really nice. And then Teeny921 asks, show us your closet. Here you go. I'll link my closet tour video up here. I've actually done 2 of them for my like neutrals closet and then my like colorful bright closet, so you can check that out and let me know what you think. And then AnnKate.Taylor asks, what is your favorite Lily item that you own? It's just kind of similar to what someone already asked. And then she also asked 3 words that describe you. I would say loud, because not only I wear bright colors, but I'm also Italian and Scottish and Native American and Spanish, like Hispanic, in case you were wondering my ethnicity. So I would say loud because, like I said, I'm Italian, bright colors. We yell a lot in my family and we talk with our hands if you don't ever notice me flailing. I'd say intellectual, not because like I'm the smartest person in the world, but because I really like reading and I love learning. I don't go to school in the intent of like getting a 4.0, although I did have a 4.0 for a couple semesters. That is long gone though. I just think it's really important to have conversation with meaning in them. I notice a lot of people that I meet at school and stuff, they don't want to, nothing against them, of course, I mean, maybe it's just because they don't know me very well, but they don't ever want to talk about anything like meaningful. They'll be like, did you hear about so-and-so, like the celebrity gossip, blah, 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 and I'm like, what are you even saying? You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything important. I like talking to people you can have like a real conversation with. I think that is so important. Loud, intellectual, and I don't know, probably bold. I'd say bold. I've gone skydiving and I've gone scuba diving and I've done lots of stuff like that. Like I've tried new things. Like I decided one day that I was going to cosplay, and like I said, that's how I met my husband, and it was bizarre, but it worked out and it was really cool. And if I had been like, oh no, cosplaying's weird, only losers do that, then I would never have been married like I am now and completely in love with my husband. So, we have a lot in common, which, you know, just go do whatever you want as long as it's legal and you're not hurting anyone. And you never know where life will take you. It's so cool. Just follow your passions. Like, that sounds so cheesy, but it's so important. My favorite splurge makeup product. Like I said, I don't really wear makeup much, so probably a good mascara because it's close to my eyes. Like, I don't care if it's like $100, even though I haven't found a $100 mascara. Whatever it takes to like get a good mascara, I guess, is what I would pay for something, because it goes into my, like, little mascara flakes probably go in my eyes and it's on my skin, and I love seeing things, so I don't want to go blind or like buy cheap things and have like eye problems or get an eye infection or something, so I probably would splurge on a mascara. AUQTU asks, how do you mix prints? Do you have an eye for mix? Oh, that's so sweet. I'm gonna make a video about print mixing because I think it's really fun and it can be really cool if you do it properly. And I mean, then again, who cares what properly is? I guess how I would define properly, and I'll tell you about that in a later video. Preppy Girl 211 asks, will you be doing a Lily Pulitzer collection or Lily favorites, because I would love to see question mark question mark. I already did that, so I'll link the video up here and you can watch that, or I linked it earlier, the same one. But I've kind of done like a dress collection videos, and I've also done like closet tours, which you'll see a lot of my Lily Pulitzer stuff that wasn't in storage at the time. Emily Carolyn asked, what are your favorite Lily clothing and print, which I sort of already asked that. I'll be making another video for like giving people advice. I throw my phone a lot. I really value my things. I probably shouldn't do that. I guess it's really soft carpet and I know it's gonna be fine. So just let me know in the comments below if you have any questions for me you'd like me to answer, or if you have any other videos you'd like to see from me. I try to read all your comments and I try to respond to all of them, so just let me know what you'd like to see next, and if you like what I do, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching!